Yeah. I got started on this yesterday. Didn't hit record, but the portions that have been dealt with so far or treated. Um, this area, eyebrow and temple on his feathers, which is supposed to be white, and this area on the top of the brim of the hat, which is supposed to be black. Now you notice the area that's so-called white, it has moments of purple, which is the underpainting. It has moments of yellow. It has moments of red. My thought process is the white has to be able to attach itself to the purple without looking like it's just what you're looking at here, because to me that feels flat. It doesn't have as much depth to it. It rolls from white to yellow. Yellow's a lighter color. That attaches itself nicely to red, which is more of a mid-tone, and then the red can attach itself to the purple, which is more of a shadow. So I'm going back into the feathers here with pure white just to try to amp up some of the areas that I really want to have a strong highlight. And you notice it's going on as like this kind of thick kind of milky layer. It's going to absorb down. So I'm anticipating that, and I'm okay with that. So I may end up working these areas a little bit more after. Some of these shapes that I just put down are pretty stark and graphic. I think that's okay on the eyebrow, but I might want to soften this one down here. So just with a wet brush, I don't have any paper towel, but with a wet brush I could just soften that. If you need black, you notice there's no black on the palette. So the way I got these, there are a couple different colors here. It's not just one blue or one purple. This darker of the blues and this more purple of the reds, that produced a color that was a little bit more violety, and this more like kind of true blue and orangish looking red, those produce like a deeper, darker purple. So it's both of those in tangent together. As far as orange on the beak goes, it's going to be the same type of thing where you're using a variety of oranges. You don't want to just use one. Working with the underpainting, it's like when something is supposed to be darker, it is darker. When something is supposed to be lighter, it is lighter. So like the orange I have right now is darker, but it's made to be even darker because of the underpainting shining through it. So what I don't want to do is treat the entire beak like, all right, now I have to turn it orange. Like, because then your underpainting serves no purpose. Like, you don't want to do like full coverage here. You're just painting this color in the areas where it's darker, and where it needs to be lighter, you're going to mix a lighter color. And don't be afraid to have your underpainting still be visible. So there's a lighter color, and I'm going to place this wherever I have like highlights on the bill. If I had to go over the areas of dark with this color, it would absorb down. This here too, like you're applying this highlight, because if I place this afterwards over the dark, this darker orange, it's gonna absorb down, and I'm really gonna get nothing out of it. I'm gonna have to work harder to reclaim that light. If there's a little bit of like a bleed into that field, like that's fine. It ends up softer, but a variety is going to help. Similar to the way we worked in watercolor, sometimes you may want it to have like a wet on wet property, and other times perhaps not. You want to basically be working in areas that are surrounded by dry paper or dry board in this case, so that way you can keep your edges clear and visible. Ready for time lapse?
Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in person, or you can email me, and you can always refer back to this video as necessary. All right, see you tomorrow.